In this video, we'll walk through the tips and tricks to set up your Klaviyo account to use an untitled audience to trigger a flow, as well as a custom report that helps track attribution for those customers who originated from the untitled platform. Before you start this process, it's important that you have an audience created in Untitled. The name of that audience will become the name of your Klaviyo list, and those names need to match exactly. It's easiest to just copy the audience name from Untitled into Klaviyo. From the Klaviyo homepage, navigate to Audience and Lists and Segments, and create a new list. Give this list the exact same name as the audience list in Untitled. For example, it might be B2C product viewers, and create the list. Within the list settings, select Consent and ensure that the opt-in is set to single opt-in. Next, navigate to Flows, create flow, and build your own. Name the flow, and select Added to List as the trigger. Select the list that you just created and click Save and Confirm and Save. To help with sales attribution, create a custom property for those Klaviyo contacts who are brand new to your marketing funnel and came from Untitled. Select a conditional split, and for the settings of the conditional split, select when someone has never received an email over all time. If your e-commerce store is connected to Klaviyo, you can also add a condition for when someone has never placed an order from your e-commerce store. Once those filters have been applied, select Save. Next, insert a profile property update for those contacts who meet the Yes criteria of your conditional split. Add a step and create a new property. The property label can be something like First Touchpoint with a text value and a property value of something like getuntitled.ai. This field will not auto-populate for you. It only appears here because we've previously set it up in this demo account. Save that profile property update, and now your flow can continue as normal with emails. You can connect the No branch below the profile property update, and now those members of the Klaviyo list will still receive the email flow without having that property added. Review and turn on this flow. Next, manually add someone to the list that you created earlier to test the flow and create a custom report. Click the name of the list and click Quick Add. Add yourself and select that the profile has granted permission to receive email marketing and click Add Subscriber. Now when you click Lists and Segments, your new list should have one member. Navigate back to the flow that you just created and click Show Analytics, and you'll see that one profile has been updated with the First Touchpoint profile property. Now, you can create a custom report based on that property update. Exit the flow and navigate to Analytics, Custom Reports, and Create from Scratch. Create a multi-metric report with the name First Touchpoint Untitled. Here you can add any metrics of interest, including engagement and conversion. Then you can group profiles by First Touchpoint as a property and filter them to only include getuntitled.ai. This report provides a more full picture of attribution because by default, Klaviyo uses a short attribution window and does not always appropriately attribute sales across the correct flows and campaigns. You'll be able to access this report at any time in the future to determine the performance of your Untitled audience. Once the report is built, return to your flow and build out the email content that you'd like to send to your Untitled audience. Once that flow is complete, navigate back to your Untitled dashboard and sync your audience to the Klaviyo destination. Syncing the audience from Untitled into Klaviyo will add them to the list that corresponds to the audience name, and the flow will immediately start as long as the flow is live. So make sure that you have the appropriate content and delays set up in your flow before you sync it for the first time. With these tips and tricks, you can have your Klaviyo account set up and ready for all of the new contacts to your marketing funnel from your Untitled account.